So now it's player ratings time. Right. So it's player ratings time. So we're going to the main man, the number one, the one who wears the number one jersey, and that's Bernd Leno. So what are we giving Leno? What are we giving Leno?
Are you asking me? Or? Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Jamal always does.
Hey, sucker.
I'm
you asking me?
I'm looking at you.
Like,
you asking me, fool?
he wasn't tested.
I pity the fool.
I think I think his passing was generally okay, but he still had a couple of those moments where it was the second minute when he cleared it straight to that
Madison.
And he bloody hell almost got lobbed.
Leno's footwork is shoddy.
Right? And
I don't know what's he
Madison was
what's
looking
he
at the
play?
whole
What's
game.
he got? Slippers on his feet. Why is he kicking the ball like so?
That was just decision making, you know.
No, he kicks the ball like he kicks the ball like it's gonna hurt his feet.
No, that's true.
I
that's
want
true.
you
but
to actually. Sorry, cut that.
Yeah.
I want you to actually put that on the YouTube as a YouTube title. Does
What's that?
Bernd Leno wear slippers?
Yeah. Is he a slippers?
It's like, come on, put your foot through the ball,
Yeah.
man. Kick it up the pitch.
But that mistake happened. That's just decision making because there, clear it to the stands.
Well, how's
Why
that different to what I've just said?
Clear it to the stand. No. But
Kick the ball up the pitch, man. What's wrong with you?
not even up the pitch. Just get it out. Like most keepers will kick it to the stands.
Most keepers will, kick it as far away. But Leno is lucky. It doesn't want to hurt his delicate feet. Ooh, I'm going to kick it low across the floor.
No, he's trying to be cute, you know. Oh, I'm going to start an attack. No, Leno, clear it.
Right. So
what are you giving him?
What
Jamal?
are you giving him for?
I'm giving him
having slippers.
6.
6.
Yeah,
After all that talk about,
I'm giving him 6
wow, Jamal,
because, you know,
who's got a pen that works?
Yeah.
I think my pen is. I've been throwing my pen around so much after the. Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 6.
Yesterday's shocking.
All right. So I'll go next. All right. So I'll give Leno a 7. I didn't think. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because he wasn't at fault for the goal. Personally, I don't think he was at fault for the goal. He didn't have much to do, really. You know, he didn't have much to do. I know what you're saying about slippers on the feet.
Yeah, he almost got lobbed twice. Madison knows this guy is a suspect.
But
Madison's a good player.
He's a good player, but he was going for that lob.
Madison tried and it didn't work. So
luckily for us.
So no. I'm giving Leno a 7.
All right, fair enough.
Me, I'm going to give him a 5
because
I'm feeling generous.
Fair enough.
But the thing is, that's generous because we're getting to the team and ain't going to be so generous, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So, Bellerin.
All right, Bellerin.
So, what's your 7, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I just said 7.
Jamal is elsewhere.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where are you?
Let's go to the centre backs.
We got to Bellerin.
We went to Bellerin, innit?
Fair enough. Let's
Hector Bellerin. No.
I agree with him. He had a good game. I love the way he attacks in this game. You know, play on the last shoulder, be that offside trap. I was hoping that his first touch, would improve because I think I saw some of the old speed that Bellerin had coming back, right? So I think defensively, I can't blame him for any of the. Can't blame for the goal, and he wasn't terribly exposed, right?
A bit rash with that challenge.
Yeah, but he almost got sent off. He was very lucky because
the player looked for
Justin. He jumped over him. If he's more cute,
if he's more cute,
he sticks
he
a leg out.
But the player knew.
Yeah, it was
because Hector Bellerin had got the ball, and the player knew.
Happens.
But I know what you mean.
He was lucky.
Yeah.
He was lucky. He was
very lucky, but it was the kind of performance that I want from him. So I would give him a 7.5.
Okay.
Solid game, Bellerin.
Generous. For me, for Bellerin, I wasn't that impressed with his game yesterday, to be quite honest.
Mm-hmm. You didn't enjoy his runs?
I didn't think there was many, to be quite honest.
Quite a few of them.
I didn't think there was. Well, and with Bellerin as well, his attacking qualities.
There was a moment when again Luis played a great ball and he beat the fullback and he put in a great cross, but no one is in the box.
Yeah, Lacazette was
daydreaming.
Lacazette was arriving.
Lacazette was admiring his fresh trim. I don't know, man. He was completely useless. But he wasn't in. None of the other players were in the box, and it's like, oh my god, this guy made all that effort and put in a delicious ball.
Yeah, I think
waste.
I think Bellerin has played better, and I was expecting more like overlapping and more.
He did though. He did a lot of overlapping.
For me, I just didn't find that he done enough. I don't think he done enough for me personally. I'm going to give him a 6, and that's generous.
How about you guys?
I'm going to give Bellerin a 5. I thought he was just average again. The pass from Luis was superb on his toe. What kind of a touch was that?
Wow. That was...
Such a man, you're on your own. Because
shocking.
Lord Vader has entered the room.
Bellerin is like, yes, it was a good... He had a... I was going to say good, but it wasn't a good game. He had an average game.
It's an average game,
It
man.
An average game.
No,
it was neither bad nor good.
He had a good game.
No,
for
he
you,
didn't,
He had
man.
a good game. For me, he didn't
was
have a
poor.
good game.
Not poor.
Oh, that's harsh.
No, that was harsh. Sorry, I take that
I'm
back.
saying it was
I'll take that
neither
back.
good, it was neither bad. It was just down the middle.
It's just standard. It was standard.
You're coming up against a good team. When we had players like we've gone back in the past, your Sanyas.
Brian is shaking his head. I can see it.
Brian is shaking his head for what? Who? Bellerin.
Yeah.
Brian, are you shaking your head, son?
Shaking your head.
But like I was about to say, we had players in the past like your Sanyas, your Dixons, your Laurens. When they came up against good teams, you know what they did? They performed. Lauren didn't do it. Bellerin didn't do it yesterday for me.
He doesn't. Last week, the same.
Mm-hmm.
When it really matters against Liverpool, nah, we can find better.
Yeah, do it consistently.
We can find better.
Like we've said,
I'm not talking about other games. I'm just talking about in this specific game.
He didn't do anything yesterday for me.
Great runs. He was putting balls into the box. He was making sure the other fullbacks doesn't.
Yeah, but Jamal, let's have it
And
right.
defensively
You are a Bellerin fanboy, so you do like him.
Really, we bashed him here. We've bashed him here before.
We've bashed him.
We bashed him here before.
No.
Right. So
I'm just telling the truth on Bellerin. I just didn't think.
I thought he had a good game.
He's had better games since he's come back.
Of course, he had better games.
I'm just saying. So yeah,
I thought yesterday you could have had more from him.
Yes.
For me, he wasn't good. He wasn't bad.
Yeah.
He was just down
He was in the middle.
That's why I gave him a 5.
He was in the middle.
Who's next?
Luis.
David Luiz. What are we saying about Luiz?
He's my man of the match, honestly. Where he was reading the game, he was dictating from the back. His passing, long, short, he was on point. He was pressing high, winning the ball back. And I think his injury hurt us a lot because I don't think we lose that game had he stayed had the clown not come on. So I think it was imperious. I think one thing, I think he long balls, he was really good. Accurate long balls to the foot to Tierney and Bellerin were unbelievable. If I just dig up the long ball stats here, I think 9 were accurate out of the 10 that he played. which is really good.
That's a lot. That's how it should be every game.
Yeah.
Because Van Dijk
Yeah. So
manages that.
9 long balls, 8 accurate.
Good.
Right. So
Well, when we see him next, we expect more of the same.
yeah,
Exactly.
We don't want to see those balloons.
Hopefully that injury is not long term, because it looks like a thigh injury.
Yeah.
It looks like a
So what are you giving him, Jamal, after all
Muscle.
that?
I would give him a 9.
Okay.
He was outstanding.
I'm giving David Luiz 7. Simply because he didn't finish the game. I know he went off injured. Him and another player, were our most creative and were looking to create.
Yeah.
I thought he had a good game before he got injured. So, yeah, I'm giving him a 7.
Yeah, I'm going to give David Luiz 8.5. I thought he was very good. His passing was much improved. He's clearly been given a recording of the show and he's listened to our criticisms and taken them on board. If any more Arsenal players would like to listen to our recordings and take our criticisms.
So who do you think who do you think his favourite member of the show is?
It's got to be Vader. It's got to be me.
Lord Vader, innit?
Clearly.
It's got to be. Country Mole.
It's got to be me after all my...
Luiz.
Yeah.
Luiz is me.
No,
I
man.
was sticking up for him.
No. We're
It's
talking
me.
about advice.
My advice has been spot on.
Yeah.
Sort your long passing out and
I
all will
was
be
saying
well.
he has that in him. He just needs to do it. That's it.
So I'm going to give him 8.5. Next we go to Gabriel. The Beast.
The beast that is.
Gabriel the Beast Megales. That's my nickname for him.
Yes.
Because the guy is robust.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Gabriel, he gets an 8 from me. Once again, he's shown levels. Him and another player that I'm going to mention have shown levels. He's been superb. Once again, I'm not even going to go into it. He was just had another brilliant game. That's it for me with Gabriel.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think in this game, I think I would give him a 7.
Mm-hmm. What's his heat map saying?
His heat map, he was on controlling the left-hand side. You know, he was actually very high up, the left side of the center circle. That's where his heat map is most active.
There was a bit when Vardy first come on.
Yeah.
And you could see him tracking Vardy.
Yeah.
He was looking up the pitch, but he could see Vardy in his peripheral, and he was just running across. Because, you know, Vardy likes to bend, likes to bend his run. So Gabriel was like looking, but he could see Vardy, so he was moving across.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
He knows
he's
how to defend.
Good. I think this is his passing wasn't as crisp as in other games. I think this is the only game where his passing came down to the 82%. But
82%.
Yeah, usually it's not. Yeah, all his games 92, 90, 93.
Jeez,
really good.
That's still good though.
That's still
82.
good. Yeah. That's his. His standards. I think when Vardy came on, he saw that I'm not gonna get change from this guy, so just go to the clown. You will get something out of that. So yeah, I think I'll give him a 7. I think he had a good, solid game.
Were you saying games?
I'm going to give Gabriel an 8.5 as well. I'm going to put him up there with Luiz. I thought he marshalled the defence well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for somebody who's just come to the club, to see him telling Mustafi, somebody who's been at the club for so many years.
A World Cup winner, by the way.
Yeah, what to do, I thought was embarrassing for Mustafi.
Yeah.
It should be the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yet, Mustafi still didn't even listen to the instructions that were given to him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Gabriel's robustness. I like his passing. He keeps it simple. I think I saw him give the ball away maybe 2 times in the game, 2 or 3 times, which, yes, he's playing short passes and he's playing safe passes, but Even Mustafi can't even get those short,
Yeah.
safe passes correct.
Yeah.
Or Xhaka for that matter.
Yeah.
So, like you said, his passing accuracy is very high.
Yeah.
He, along with Tierney, has future captain written all over him.
Yeah.
For somebody who's just 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the man's a mainstay already.
Yeah.
Good in the air. I don't even know whether he speaks English, but if he's learning English as he's going along, he's doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him an 8.5.
And just to touch on that as well, him and David Luiz were winning their aerial duels from like the goal kicks. So I've been impressed with that as well.
You don't
Yeah.
you don't get much change from that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that just goes to show. I'm assuming
Yeah.
they are the players that are going to get the highest ratings and marks.
Yeah.
For how many weeks now have we given them top marks? So that means
Yeah,
that
their
that
average is
area,
high, Yep.
that area which was a concern, is an area that's improved, and we can rely on them.
Yeah, I did say in one of the videos, is our back line solid now? The centre-back pairing is, Louise might have a lapse, but the centre-back pairing looks very solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So that's a
and
nice
they have an
part.
understanding. They're not strangers. Sometimes
And they speak the same language. I think that also helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for Gabriel, who's come to learn, and
Yeah.
who better than somebody who's more experienced than you,
Mhm.
who actually speaks the same language as
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and can talk you through the game.
Your compatriot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.